like it says in the title, this video is for queer people only, and specifically for queer people who are religious, for whom religion is important. You know, religion, God, spirituality. If it's important to you, then this is for you. Now, before I get into it, I just want to say, I'm sure you've noticed and probably were affected negatively. I hope not, but most likely you are, by the vitriol, the hateful rhetoric, the targeted harassment that happened during Pride Month. Like, I know how evil religious people get, but I was still stumped because they went at it and they went on and they went on using their usual excuse of saying, oh, we're just concerned about sinning. Shut up. If they were concerned about sinning, then they should be talking about fornication, full stop. Not specifically targeting queer people. We all know that these are lies. These are excuses they tell themselves to justify their hatred. So it was disgusting. The efforts were so concerted. I had to stop and wonder, my God, do they have lives? How do you take so much time and invest it into hatred while claiming to be religious, while claiming to know God? It's disgusting to the levels that you and I know. So I don't want to go into that because this post is not for them. It's for you. They are vile. They are disgusting. They are the devils that they preach against. And I just want to say, first of all, I'm so sorry that you had to deal with that, whether directly or indirectly. It was disgusting. It was malicious. What I want to say is, right, I know it gets tiring because you have to fight for everything in every space, and it gets tiring. And I understand if you say, you know what, I'm tired. I'm done with religion. I could see how you could go there. But if religion is important to you, what I want you to understand is these hateful bigots, they want to feel powerful. They tell themselves that they're the wardens of religion, that they can decide who's in or who's out. But guess what? That's not true. I don't know about other religions, but in Islam, that's not true. You don't need any middle person to God. Like, you are so important that you have a relationship with God. You can do that. And when you realize that, they're going to lose their power because they're going to understand that you know that you don't need them. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's important for the community part of religion. For some people, me, not so much, but you know, sometimes it might be important and it might be difficult having to cut that out. And I understand, but I want you to choose yourself. I want you to choose where there's peace. You know, if the community is being hateful and discriminatory, then either find another community, and I know it's not going to be easy, but try, or maybe just carve your own path to spirituality, to God, to religion. Do you understand what I mean? I mean, if it's important to you, please don't let them take it away from you. Because guess what? That's what they want. That is their end goal. We hate gay people so much. We hate queer people so much. Let's make them feel so unwelcome that they leave religion and we win. That's what they want. So I implore you to please not let them have it. Don't let them win. But again, I do understand that it's not easy to wake up every day and fight and carve your own path, and it's not easy. But yeah, that's all I want to say. If you don't take anything from this, just take this, and I want you to look into my eyes and I want you to hear me. Don't let them win. God created you in a perfect way. You are perfect. They want you to feel bad about yourself. They want you to feel like there's something wrong with you inherently. They want you to think that God hates you. They want you to think that religion is not a space for you. And I know there are some frustrations, and as a woman, I know religion is religion, but if it means something to you, it might not be logical. If it means something to you, then I need you to remember these. Like, It's counterintuitive that God created you the way He created you, which is perfect. And God hates you for that? That doesn't make any sense. God doesn't hate you. God made you perfectly. And I just want you to not let them win. Carve your path. Cut off communities that are very spiteful. Find your way, but please, if it's important to you, it's too important a thing to let hateful bigots win by pushing you out of it, directly or indirectly. So please, don't let them win. And know that you're perfect and you're worthy of all the respect and all the opportunities and everything good out there. Nobody is more worthy than you. So please remember that, and always, lots of love. Am I doing that right? Yeah, just, you're loved. Please don't forget that. Don't let them win. I'm gonna shut up now. Always.